See, that's what I thought. Like the complete 30 credit, it'd be like for the following academic year,
And they'll have to do that too.
which
Yeah.
to maintain. And then I was reading online that if you lose it, you can't get it
You
back.
can't, right. Once you're out, you're out.
I was just
And
like,
once you get out of school, you have to stay in New York.
right.
And you can't work outside of New York.
So, okay, this was another question, not for like my thing, but just for me.
Mm-hmm.
So if I apply and I get it or whatever,
Yeah.
and it says that you have to stay for as long as you get the scholarship,
Yep.
and I would get it for 2 years. So essentially, I'd have to stay here for 2 more years, or
You have to stay in New York for 2
like
years.
New York. Okay, because
Or it would turn into a loan, which isn't a horrible thing. And it's not like you have to pay it back right at that moment. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? But it would become something you'd have to repay if you didn't stay.
Alright, because I was just like thinking, because it's just like, oh, if you go to a 2-year college, you pay with 2 years, and if you go to a 4-year college, you pay like the 4 years. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But I was just thinking in terms of, I'm a currently enrolled student, do I have to do the 4 years? Or...
Just the number of years you get it.
Okay, so I'll still stay here for 2.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a bad deal. I just
No.
wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Okay. I'll send that to my mom as well, so she's clear on the subject too, because she's asking me. She's like, Teresa, do you know? And I'm like, I'll tell you what I know when I know.
The big thing is, and on the thing I gave you there, it's there's a website you can go out and sign up on.
Oh yeah, I signed up to that immediately.
So you get any updates, and they'll tell you when the applications are out.
Okay. Hopefully the application process isn't too much. Did they ever talk about that with you
Yeah,
guys?
so they're working on the application right now. It'll probably be out in late May, early June. They keep pushing it off a little bit, but don't really know. You know, are you gonna have to submit transcripts?
Mhm.
You know, I mean, nobody really knows.
Because, like, I'm just thinking, like, would it be the same thing as similar to a FAFSA?
Much easier than that.
Oh,
Yeah, because they can actually verify your parents' income from the FAFSA.
yeah, because it's
Yeah.
the same website you get, like, with the SUNY TAP grant and everything. Okay.
So that shouldn't be a problem. The students will have to apply they will have to complete the FAFSA. You know,
Mhm.
so.
Which
Which
came
you've
a
already done,
lot
so.
earlier.
Yeah, the beginning of this year, students could do it in October.
Yeah, I got an email for that and I was confused. I think I wanted to stop by here and ask why so early, but
Just
didn't
something
get
they
the
changed.
chance.
Trying to get more students to apply. I don't know if any more students applied. You know, the students that apply earlier, anyways, just applied earlier. Everybody else still does it at the same time.
yeah, I think my mom told me, like, oh, you should apply earlier, maybe you can get more money. I'm like, I'm not sure that's how that
yeah,
works.
it doesn't really make any
But-
difference. Yeah.
I think that's what I initially felt like. Oh, if I apply this earlier, that means like I'll get first grabs of like how much ever aid they might
Yeah.
give me. And
At least here it does
something.
work that way. Some places it might, but not here.
Okay, 'cause, I mean, I don't know if that's how it works. I don't.
Yeah.
Till this day, I still don't understand FAFSA to its greatest capacity, but
Someday you will when you have kids.
maybe I don't. I still think that even then I'll be confused. I'm like, I went for this when I was in college. Still have no idea.
I get a lot of mothers that say that. And fathers. It's not just mothers. Mothers and fathers.
It's like it gets more confusing as the years go by. I don't get it. Oh, I sound so old.
Yeah, I'm listening to you. I'm like, gosh, talking like an old lady, huh?
It happens.
Just kidding.
But speaking of FAFSA, do you think they'll change the amount of aid they'll give to New York students because of this, or do you think it just doesn't correlate?
Yeah, not related at all. Yep, they won't even be related.
Oh, okay. All right, well, that's good.
Yeah, because the federal is based on just a federal formula, and the TAP will be used before the Excelsior. So when they figure out how much a student gets,
Mm-hmm.
they already use they'll be using the TAP in the formula.
Okay, because I was reading some articles online that they're like treating the Excelsior scholarship as like a last resort type thing.
Right. So they subtract, the Pell and TAP from the tuition to come up with how much you get from Excelsior. So they're saying tuition's free
Mm-hmm.
if you include all your other financial aid.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of a little bit of a tricky wording there.
Well, it's
Again,
enough wording
I'm not a
to
big
get a
fan of
lot of buzz,
politicians.
but still.
Yeah. The governor makes him look really good. He wants to run for president, so that
Oh yeah,
I tell people.
Cuomo has goals.
Oh yeah, I tell people though, if after 4 years we're sick of one arrogant New Yorker, we're probably not going to hire another one. You know, if we're sick of Trump, we probably don't want Cuomo.
You have a point, but at least Cuomo actually is a politician, so
Yeah.
I can deal with that a little bit more. Not by much, but a little bit more.
See, and I've worked with politicians my whole life, so I'm kind of sick of them. So.
It happens.
Yeah.
You just
And I have very good friends who are politicians, so I can say that.
Because they know firsthand, like,
That's
I don't
right.
like him, like, but then you're like,
Our
you do the
South Side
same
used to like,
thing.
you are so full of crap.
But that's just the political world.
That's how it is, yep.
Which I'm Mike and myself, because I'm a public relations major.
There
So
you go.
we'll see what happens.
There you go.
It's funny, because, like, my mom, she just, like, she looks up whatever Trump says stupidly. She's like, Teresa, you know, you could get paid to help fix his mistakes. And I'm like, I could. That is the path I could go on.
That's right.
It's a lot of money I could win. Oops, sorry.
That's-
To try to, like, fix his mistakes. So, yeah.
You never know where you'll end up.
He's making Pierre look better and better day by day.
It's
It's
certainly,
been horrifying, but
We've certainly had an interesting,
makes me feel slightly
period.
better about my job choices.
certainly had an interesting period for the last couple of years.
Yeah. Let's see. The last one I had. Even though this is like more so catered to tuition, do you think that the Excelsior Scholarship should expand to like other expenses that the colleges may offer, like room and board,
You
additional
know,
fees,
it would be
or
great to do that, but it's just not even feasible financially.
because it's like I'm thinking you win it, but like all your financial aid is somewhat covered, but like
Right.
you could still use that money to like for something else because technically you did win it.
Right.
So I don't know if it would carry over, but it did specifically say it is for tuition.
Yeah.
So
What I would prefer they did is just left Pell alone then, because Pell is a federal grant program
Mm-hmm.
that can be used for anything. I don't think they should be using that in the formula. Like now they're going to take tuition minus Pell minus TAP. It's okay to subtract TAP because that is for tuition only, but not Pell. So I think they should have left Pell out of the formula and let that be used for other things.
Because since this is just one thing, like solely based on one thing,
Yeah.
and Pell covers
Yeah.
the
it's-
rest.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and it's really not feasible to just give everybody that much. And then you go back to the whole thing. Well, then what do you do with the private schools? Kids going to private schools.
Right. And then what's the
It
private
would end up
schools gonna
costing
do?
like $100 billion a year. Yeah. Because when they first came out with this, the lieutenant governor was on campus. She was going around saying it's free college. I'm like, whoa, don't say it's free college.
That's completely different.
Right, but that's what they were saying, and a lot of people just didn't know the difference. So I had a news reporter from Syracuse News about 2 weeks ago called me up and said, so what are the financial aid offices going to do now that there's free tuition or free college? I'm like, well, we're going to do everything we currently do plus a lot more. Because he just thought this was going to replace everything, and just not the case. Not the case at all.
Do you have any idea of what private colleges might do to like counter this?
So there is private colleges. There's a scholarship program for them, a smaller one with a lot more restrictions, but they put that out there for private colleges. So some colleges might participate in that. Some may just put more money towards scholarships, and some may do nothing. So I think they're all trying to figure it out right now.
Because this is gonna cause a huge change in admissions
Oh yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure everything is finalized for who's going where for this coming
It's coming.
fall
So May
semester.
1st, next Monday, is the date you're supposed to put your deposit in.
Right.
That's what we're dealing a lot with right now, is people at the last minute trying to figure out where they're going.
So by this point, you probably missed out on like whatever this year's college people are, because they probably already decided, oh, I'm going here, way before the announcement.
Yeah, I don't, and just talking to families, I don't think this has made a huge difference in where people are going.
Mostly because it's new and you don't know where it's gonna go.
Right, there's so few answers,
That's
so that's part of it.
very experimental.
A lot of people have already decided where they wanted to go,
Right.
and if it's a SUNY school, it's going to be the same wherever you go.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. And we compete mostly with SUNY schools. You know, that's our biggest competition, is with each other.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Because there's like, what, 64? Including community
A
colleges.
lot of campuses. Yeah, we got a lot of students.
So,
250,000 students.
that is a lot.
And CUNY's got about the same. So. In New York, there's over 500 million students in college. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I didn't think I realized how big of the number is. Because
Yeah.
actually, now that you said
Numbers are
that, it
huge.
kind of makes the amount of numbers they say of families who would qualify kind of a smaller fraction. Because it was like 940,000 families get qualified for this.
Yeah, because it's it's based on
Ish.
just income.
Based
You know,
based on income.
So, but a lot of those students are already getting full Pell, full TAP, so they're not going to get it. So, a lot of students are returning students aren't going to have the 30 hours. So it was kind of some fuzzy math there. You know, there's definitely some fuzzy math.
So probably not as much as
That's
it
what
could
politicians do.
possibly be. Like so much confusion, even though they're trying to direct you to where you have to go.
Yeah, and I don't know how long it's going to take for all the confusion to be gone. A good year. Yeah, this is going to be crazy for a while. It's going to give me a lot of headaches.
Sorry about
But if it
that.
helps you pay for your tuition, I think.
Trying to look at the bright
Yeah,
sides.
that's And which hall do you live in?
Elvin Cayuga.
Okay. You always been over there?
I was from Johnson.
Oh, that's right. You said
Yeah.
you were in Johnson. Yep.
Yeah, so I went from over
Did the
there
lakeside thing.
to over here.
And did you do that because your friends were over there, or what? What
Well,
put you over there?
we all agreed that we all wanted to be in the same hall,
Yeah.
and it looked like Cayuga had like all of the rooms in the same kind of
Gotcha.
like wing. And we're like, we're all going there because we don't want to go to Oneida. And
Yeah.
I'm like, that's fair because Oneida's all the way over there, and that's a long walk to any other classes I have to go to. That was just mostly me being lazy, but yeah, because
Well, cool.
Because, like, you're freshmen, you get, like, last pick, but because we're Johnson and it's on freshmen only, we have priority.
Right.
So it's just, like, you get first pick on all the dorms, but even so, a lot of us want to stay on Lakeside, but Lakeside's gone because everyone wants a spot. So you're like, you're left with West Campus. And I'm like, all right, we'll make do.
Very
And then I
cool.
like being in West Campus better, so it's fine.
It's fun over there. Very cool. So it sounds like you're enjoying yourself here.
I am.
Yeah.
I really am.
Do you have other siblings?
I'm an only child.
Okay.
It's just me.
No wonder your mother misses you so much.
Yeah. If there was like another one of me, she probably wouldn't have cared as much.
And what does your mom do?
She is a FedEx courier.
Okay.
She's worked there for 28.
Oh, that's a great gig.
years?
I have friends who, they did that in college and they're
Yeah.
still doing it, and they've made good money.
Yeah, that's basically where
Yeah.
my mom is like.
You
kinda.
stay in shape, and you're always active,
I mean, a lot of them kind of like hurt their knees a lot because of the wear and tear
Right.
from going
in and out
around
of the
truck.
trucks. And, yeah.
I know firsthand. She's worked there all my life. I know a lot of her coworkers. They know who I am. I sell them Girl Scout cookies. They know.
Right. Speaking of Girl Scout cookies, I always keep some right here.
Yep. Oh, those look like truffles. Those are my favorite.
They're already open, but if you like that,
Oh.
it doesn't bother me if you have one.
Thank you. So these are my favorite
I'll
ones.
leave one too, so you don't feel scared about them.
But yeah, you can always pay people with Girl Scout cookies. Always can. I learned that very young when I was a Girl Scout. I'm not one anymore, but like
I love these Thin Mints.
a lot of people love Thin Mints. Not a big fan on chocolate and mint
Okay.
together, but they love them.
And both,
I
so,
gave them to
and I
them.
always like these too. So
It's like they have
I
like
feel
a
like-
sweetness to it, and I'm like,
Mhm.
it's like honey.
yeah,
I love
yeah.
it.
I get 6 or 8 boxes a year.
Can't resist.
Can't resist. It's zero willpower.
It's just like once you figure out one of your friends or like someone else you know has a daughter, it's a Girl Scout, it's over.
Yep. I have a friend that works here in the building. He's got a stepdaughter. Every year he comes down with a thing.
Close enough. There's the
Put my
list.
order. Here's my $40.
Just like those $40 you were planning on saving. Nope.
No, I should just put it right in the drawer there so it's there for next year.
It's just like for next year.
Yeah, I think that was my last. Yeah, I'm all done. I keep them under my desk. Boxes there. That was my last bag of them.
Oh, no, I'm gonna take one more.
You go for it. You can take them with you if you want.
I still have some in my room.
Okay.
I'll feel bad
All
if I take the last part of
All
yours.
right.
So, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are all the
I shouldn't
questions.
be chewing in front of you, but
It's okay.
I can't resist them once they're there.
I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
This is informal on both our parts.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right.
Those are pretty much all the questions I've had. But just like any other comments that you want to say, you can feel free.
I
to
think
say
that's it. I think we've covered just about everything. Yeah. I've even been a little politically incorrect talking about the governor. So. Oh well.
Almost 2020.
Yeah. No, so I think it's overall for the students that do benefit from it, it's going to be a great benefit. But just not as many are going to benefit as hope they're going to.
Right.
I think that's going to be the hard part for us to explain, and that'll end up being our job to explain that.
Just like be the mediator.
Yeah, be the bad guy.
Just like about
How
that.
about that?
But hey, someone has to do it.
But it sounds like you might benefit, so that's good. You did the
I
right
hope
stuff.
so. I really do hope so.
Yeah.
I was excited when I heard about this first in January, which I'm
Do
like.
you get Pell and Tap now?
Hmm?
Do you get Pell and Tap now or?
I get TAP. I don't think I get Pell.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. So you. Sounds like you should be eligible. Your mom's less than 100,000.
Yeah, because
So-
she's a single mom, so it's
Yeah,
just, yeah.
And you've done the 30. You should be good.
It should
mean,
be.
Again, I can't promise you today because I don't really know.
That's fair.
But it sounds like you're.
But I don't
sounds like
know
you're
what
good.
the application's gonna have, or if there's like some
I
other
don't think it's
trick
gonna-
that
it's not gonna be all.
that's
Oh, there'll
not
be.
like
Well,
spoken about.
they'll put stupid stuff in there and make it a little difficult.
I wouldn't be
You'll be
surprised.
fine. You'll be fine.
I'm praying. It's like
You'll
that's
be just
13,000 that I don't need to pay,
You'll be just fine.
and the government has to pay. Yay!
It's a good deal. It's a great deal.
Well, maybe not the government. The rest of New York has to pay.
Stay, yeah.
Sorry, New York.
Yeah, whatever. We're so taxed anyways. What's a little more?
You can't stop taxes. That's
No,
the one
death
thing
and
you
taxes.
can't get away from.
And death.
It-
They say 2 things you can always count on: death and taxes. Yeah.
That's funny because it's true.
That's true. We're all going there. We're all paying them.
So, yeah, I think I'm good.
Well, if you end up with other questions, feel free to. You got my email.
Yes.
Just let me know.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Very nice getting to know you and talking
nice
to you.
meeting you
You're
too.
a very pleasant and well-spoken young lady.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah. You and your mom have done a good job.
Aw. I think she'd be very happy that you said that.
Well, she's done a nice job.
Aw.
So yeah, feel free, or as you get down the road and you have questions, feel free to send me a note.
Okay. If you want, I can send you a copy of my project. So you
I'd
can
love.
hear
That'd be
yourself.
great. That'd be great.
So you can know that your words of wisdom are going to be
Yeah.
informed, or going to be.
If we can
used
help
as an
somebody,
example.
right?
Yeah, every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Every little bit counts.
I'm glad to